I didn't get it, and I was just like, I ain't watching this. I ain't gay.
Welcome to Tairimo Boys podcast. I'm your host, Cody. With me in second chair is the boy who's stranded on Earth trying to get back home. It's Jeremy.
Just trying to get back home. Is that too much to ask?
You'll get there someday. With me in third chair is the boy who has the power. It's Ryan.
Uh,
Come on, Ryan, at least say it.
Say the words, Ryan. Say it.
I really want to do the thing he says at the beginning when he's trying to say all the different things and he keeps screwing it up. I can't remember what he says.
All right. Today we're doing a Blockbuster boy, another light one, just like we did with the Super Mario Galaxy movie. We're reviewing the new He-Man movie, Masters of the Universe. So, starting off, Jeremy, what's your history with the He-Man franchise?
I used to watch it as a kid. Did not remember a ton from it, but I remember absolutely loving it.
You're talking about the old cartoon, right?
Yes, the old cartoon.
Ryan, what about you?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked this question because I was about to insert it into the first thoughts. Since I have been told I need to talk more during this podcast by some listeners. So, I think it was before you, maybe during you. It's either before the Cody era or after the Cody era. I used to go to our grandparents and would sit down in the family room and just devour any cartoon I could. And then at a certain point, like 8 o'clock in the morning, the credits to the last cartoon I watched would hit, and then He-Man would be on next. And I would immediately switch it off because I hated this cartoon. And you gotta remember, like, I was a boy in the 80s, so I didn't get it, and I was just like, I ain't watching this, I ain't gay. And I just didn't get like why there was a barbarian and like a rainbow bridge and a robot and a dude with a skull. I didn't get it. I absolutely hated this cartoon. So I cannot wait to tell you about my first thoughts about the movie.
Okay.
I'm so excited. You have no idea.
So Ryan, I'm confident it's before the Cody era because I've never caught like the old He-Man cartoon.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was before you.
But
The Cody era.
yeah, I've never watched a single episode of the old He-Man cartoon.
Don't watch any of the new one either.
Well, so there's multiples, and that's what I'm getting at. It's like there was one in like the early 2000s, or maybe it was actually I think it was the mid 2000s. And then I always hated that show because you had to sit through it just to get to new episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho. I think the 4Kids version of One Piece was also on during that time too. But yeah, and I absolutely hated it. And last year, whenever these boys, well, actually, I think it was the beginning of the year, but whenever we were putting our Blockbuster Boys schedule together, they started talking about like Masters of the Universe. I was like, oh man, I don't want to watch this. I don't like He-Man. But we get around now. Ryan wants to watch it, so we go and watch it. And I'll start with my first thoughts. As someone who never liked He-Man, I thought this movie was like really good.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Because to further that, my girlfriend does not watch He-Man at all. But I saw this movie for the first time, and I was like, I think you're going to enjoy this one. And I was like, I'm going to, for most part, it for one specific reason. But I was like, it's actually a really, really good movie. And she actually enjoyed it.
Ryan, what about you? What are your first thoughts? Did it surprise you?
Moment of truth. What?
Mm-hmm. Here we go, the big reveal.
I absolutely loved this movie.
There
This is
we
my coming out
go.
party, boys. Turns out I'm gay. I loved it. It might be it might be my second favorite movie of the year. It might be tied for my first favorite movie of the year so far.
It's up there for me.
Yeah, this amazing movie. The sad thing is it's bombing in theaters. It had a budget between 170 and 200 million, and it's only made 111 million.
Yeah, that's a travesty.
It is because there's so many good things about this movie.
Yeah, whenever I was gonna watch, I was like, okay, we're gonna have the conversation of who is this movie for? Because He-Man is so out of the public zeitgeist nowadays. I think that's the word. That is like I don't know who this movie's made for. And what was the last like He-Man cartoon? It was that
that shitty
Kevin
Netflix
Smith?
special.
Yeah, the Kevin Smith one where he kills He-Man like episode 1, and then the whole fucking thing's about Tila and Evil Lyn.
She-Man is what I call that one.
She-Man and the Masters of the Uterus.
And they killed Orko in it, or Orca, whatever.
I didn't watch it. Like I said, I don't like.
Do not watch it. Whatever you do.
I never watched it either. The art style though, I love the art in that show.
Yeah.
The art was phenomenal. The animation was great.
But I never watched it.
Yeah.
But not worth sitting through that schlop.
Yeah, I remember seeing like stuff on it, and like it looks amazing, but
trust me, it was not.
Don't fall for that.
Looks
trap.
deceiving. I was trapped.
But just going on to it, like here's my thoughts on it. The action is funny. Whenever they try to do comedy, it is funny. I thought I was gonna hate like the whole He-Man being stranded in Earth thing, but it worked out. I still would have liked for the movie not to have it, but it was fine. And I only have like a vague collection of like He-Man characters, but like I recognized a lot of characters in this. I think that's thanks to Robot Chicken.
Probably so. That credit for most of us, probably.
All right, Ryan, what were some things you liked about the movie?
You got an hour and a half. I liked all the characters. Weird because I said I didn't in the cartoon. I loved all the characters. I loved the story. I absolutely loved how colorful it was in an era of just drab movie after drab movie. I loved the humor, even though, sometimes like really serious moments can get cut short with a joke that's unnecessary, but most of the humor I loved. I loved the cast. I loved that they leaned into so many fisting jokes.
Man loves his fisting jokes.
And I love Skeletor. Who knew that I would like Jared Leto in a role?
Oh, I trust me, I've got that written down.
Yep. I'm gonna say it. I like Tila a lot. I liked how she was characterized. The whole thing between her and her father, how they were kind of, at odds, and gets resolved at the very end. There wasn't much I didn't like about this movie, which is surprising as hell.
You're the one who's usually bitching. Jeremy, what about you? What were some things you liked about the movie?
Okay, I loved this cast. I loved the cast, and I wanted to take it further on the humor part. I thought what they did with how, this movie is based on a cartoon that is, it's way older, so they had some goofy names that were tailored towards children. So I thought it was absolutely genius how Adam named everybody as a kid for a remembrance, and he's like, "Oh, this is his name." He was like, "Oh, it's a kid." You're Fisto.
Yeah, you
fist people.
Oh my god, it's Ram Man.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Absolutely genius what they did.
Yeah, that was cool.
I thought the movie was hilarious through and through, and like Ryan said, some of the more heavy, intense action scenes, I wouldn't say they were undermined by the comedy, but yeah, I could see where you're coming from, Ryan, saying it was like almost a little too much, but I still thought they did a really good job with it.
Not every moment was, to be fair. Like, every moment was, but there was a couple moments where it's like, maybe they could have scaled back a little bit. But all the other humor moments were great. Speaking of which, earlier I was trying to remember the phrase to say. You all wanted me to say the phrase. I forgot Jared Leto was in this movie, so I remember the phrase. It's Morbid time. Isn't that what he says?
In the other movie.
Oh.
Close enough.
What if he had lifted that sword and said it's He-Man in time?
He-Man in time.
I would have liked that. I would just say that.
I would have liked it too.
Movie. Ryan, something else you mentioned. The way the actors played the characters is absolutely great. It's like the Evil Lyn's like actor was like, I'm gonna be as ridiculous as possible, and it fucking worked.
Yep, I was here for it every step of the way.
And Skeletor, like just how ridiculous he was. Like he's a completely menacing villain. And then, like, occasionally you'll get, like, a Dr. Evil laughing scene where he's, like, sitting there laughing and then looking at everyone. It's like, why is anyone else laughing?
Yeah. I lost my shit laughing at that part.
I also liked at the end, whenever he was kind of in He-Man's mind is like where they were in the office and he was wearing like the Skeletor suit. It's like, what the hell is this? Like, this is HR. It's like, what the hell is HR? You know, you'd think He-Man movie is gonna be like completely ridiculous, but they knew where to use the comedy in it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And moving into our next segment, I'm starting to think that Jared Leto is better heard and not seen.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Because that worked. Him as Skeletor, it worked. He was menacing.
He killed it.
Yeah. Extremely standout role. Should win an Emmy this year. And the cast was absolutely phenomenal. We hear at Tairimo Boys bitch and whine about race swapping all the time, but like the guy who played Man-at-Arms, he was phenomenal.
Idris Elba?
Idris Elba. I absolutely love that actor. He killed it as Duncan.
Yeah, to keep up the good work.
Dude, I went to a comic book store the day after I saw this movie, and I was looking to pre-order something completely unrelated. I saw some He-Man comics, and I was like, I kind of want to get these now. And they were tied to the movie, so Man-at-Arms looked like Idris Elba.
You could tell they're wanting to do like an extended universe.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And here's the thing too. I read that they are making a sequel, even though this movie bombed. So maybe they're hoping it'll make its money back with streaming and word of mouth will get out for like the next time around.
This day and age, we always bitch about sequels. We're like, no, we're good with what we've got. Honestly, I want a sequel to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we've already said it. Like, this absolute phenomenal movie.
The only reason I say for the most part is because I do the one little beef that I had with this movie is I felt that it was too slow in some parts. Like the movie was just too long, in my opinion.
I thought it was fine.
I thought they could have cut down on some of the Earth stuff.
Well, I mean,
but other than
that, they could cut the whole fucking Earth thing out.
Yeah. See, I was fine. I would have been fine with that. But other than that, the movie was phenomenal. Like, I'm here for it.
I know. I really liked when he was on the date with the hot chick and he was explaining to her.
Yeah. So I come from this alien world, and I need to find my sword to return. Speaking of that, Ryan, like something I expected out of you, like, did you feel like He-Man was like, what's the word, emasculated?
Emasculated?
Yeah.
No, I never got that sense. Even though Teela was, Teela was Teela. I never got the sense that he was lowered to lift Teela up because He-Man seemed like he got a lot of heroic moments in that thing.
Yeah.
He needed that after the whole She-Man debacle.
I mean, there was a couple things I didn't feel like he was emasculated, but He-Man was kind of goofy. Like when they're in that chase scene and he transforms and Teela's like, "We're saved," and then he hits face first into that guy and falls, and she goes, "We're screwed.
We're screwed."
Yeah, I actually laughed at that. I didn't bump into that as like an emasculation thing, so I was pleased.
Yeah, like I felt like it was like any kind of emasculation that they did in this. It made sense story wise because Adam is stranded on Earth for maybe like 20 years. He grows up, he's weak. He works in HR, and everyone thinks he's crazy because he came from an alien world, and then whenever he finally gets back to what is it, Eternia or whatever, like he's trying to learn like how to be He-Man.
I'll actually either take back or add to what I said. I did in the HR scenes when he's talking to his boss, and she's like breaking his balls all the time. I was like, yeah, this is to be expected.
That's HR for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's something else I'd like to mention too. For anyone who doesn't know, He-Man was marketed out the ass, like the original series. Like it was all about selling like action figures. So you see a lot of those characters that were action figures in the movies, like henchmen and stuff. This movie is not afraid to kill off its characters.
No, it is not.
Which that kind of surprised me. Although they could probably pull resurrecting characters out the ass if they wanted to.
I don't know how that works in this universe.
the magic amulet or whatever. Now, Ryan, we just got done recording the Red Sonja review.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so actually, I think I'm going to put this podcast out before Red Sonja. But in that review, we talked about how the Emperor had to be a misunderstood character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What'd you think about Skeletor at the end?
I love Skeletor in this movie. He is bad just to be bad, and he even says it.
That line stuck out to me. It's like, there ain't gonna be no redemption arc for me. I love being bad. He doesn't need a motive. He just wants to be evil.
Evil for being evil. I love it.
Hold on, I got the quote written down here. I am the villain, and it does feel good. In some media, a villain that's just evil for the sake of being evil, it works. In others, like, yeah, you need like a backstory, tragic past, or whatever. Maybe there's some good in him, but like here, Skeletor, ultimate evil. You don't need no backstory. He's just evil. He likes being evil. He doesn't want to change.
Mhm.
It works so damn well. Now, something else we didn't mention, the action scenes. Like, I loved all the action scenes in this movie.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna choose a favorite fight, it's whenever He-Man's fighting like Skeletor's goons and like side the like Snake Mountain. I like the spiky henchman and He-Man ended up impaling a guy on his spikes. Stood there fighting with the guard was screaming.
Good choice on the fight. I'll second that for my favorite fight scene.
That ends with knocking the like demon looking guy into the lava. Like I said, they're not afraid to kill characters in this.
Not in the slightest.
Ryan, you want to third that, or do you have a different fight that you liked?
I'll third it. Yeah.
Not afraid to kill characters, all right. They kill Moss Man pretty quick. I love that. Skeletor's line with it too. Look, I turned him into mulch.
I heard online that apparently that had something to do with like his toy had like actual moss on it, and then whenever it was put in like water or something, it would just like melt unintentionally.
I love that. I love every
Right.
bit of it.
Yeah, so maybe that has something to do with it, but I mean, Skeletor just kind of zaps him. There's no water involved, so I don't know.
No, we just get a great line with it.
That's why Skeletor's a good villain, since he does such shitty puns while killing people.
hmm And then obnoxiously laughs about it until everybody in the room is uncomfortable.
Dr. Evil laugh. All right, so we're talking about fighting. Let's talk about some boys in action. So Jeremy, if you're in this movie, where would you die?
I died when I got transported to Earth. I did not survive that fall. Because it would have been sometime before I got the sword and the power.
Well, you got to remember, like, the sword carried him to Earth, and then he lost the sword, and I think he fell into a lake, so... Did you hit your head and drown, just like crying and...
Yes, I did. It was they put me in the shallow end.
Ryan, what about you?
I'm gonna lie just because and give myself the benefit of the doubt, but I die in the comic book store when the big barbarian statue just crushes me in the wrong way.
Or the sword impales you.
Yeah.
I was thinking that during that scene.
Yeah, that's a good one. Cody, where do you die?
Whenever the cops were taking me away, do you remember, like, they got stuck in traffic and Beastman ended up jumping on, like, the car?
Mm-hmm.
But I would have been crushed in that damn car. Speaking of that, did you boys, like, notice, like, Beastman barely had any presence in the movie, and they acted like he was, like, important? Like, I know he's supposed to be, like, one of the big, like, henchmen in the series.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't remember him from the series, so I can't speak too much on it. But yeah, he didn't have a huge presence.
Well, I remember from the Robot Chicken sketches.
Beastman?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of the two things I didn't like about this movie was that the motherfucker jump scared me.
Gotcha, Ryan.
Yeah, he did.
Good to hear your only beef with the movie, Ryan, is that one jump scare.
It's one of my only two beefs with the movie. I have one.
Oh,
more,
there's
that's
only
it.
two beefs. Yeah.
And before I start passing the topic, did you boys catch the Jim cameo?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Most definitely.
I never even saw like the old movie, and I was like, "Is that the actor that played He-Man?" Or
Yeah.
in last time, it's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I was."
You knew that was coming.
That was the most meta of meta cameos that ever meted.
It was a pretty funny cameo, though. All right, Jeremy, pass top on to you.
Let's say favorite henchman or side character. Who you boys got?
I'll say, like, I like Trapjaw. Like, I think he's like a goofy looking character when it comes to like the action figures and old series, but it's like the way they built him in this, like he's a menacing character. Like his like freaking hook hand is, if that got you, it'd be freaking deadly.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Ryan, who do you got?
Man in Arms doesn't count, right?
I was I wanted to rule Man at Arms out just because I wanted to hear more about
Racist.
the other
Sorry.
henchmen, but yeah. Okay, besides Man at Arms.
And Tila doesn't count, right?
Yeah, Tila definitely doesn't count.
Sexist. All right. I'm gonna have to go with either Trapjaw or Fisto.
I love it.
Yeah, we already said mine really likes fisting.
Yeah.
I thought the
There's also-
jokes, the shotgun jokes
also-
around Fisto were hilarious.
There's also a blowjob joke in this movie.
Yes, there was. I'm gonna have to say my favorite was Trapjaw, just because he was so menacing. And then, yeah, I'll echo that what you boys said. So Fisto would be my second, mainly for the jokes.
You didn't like Ram Man, Jeremy?
I thought he was funny.
All right, Ryan, pass top one to you.
Did we discuss what you didn't like about the movie?
Yeah, just
I
I
think
felt
you
it ran on a little too long.
Things you bumped into. Yeah.
I really didn't find much
All right.
wrong with it, except for like the Earth segments. Maybe
Yeah.
they could cut it down a little bit. Maybe the roommate didn't need to exist.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get my pointless nerd hat on and bitch about this. I didn't like that toward the end that He-Man has this big like rising up moment. They play Princes of the Universe by Queen, which is a song associated with the Highlander franchise and the Highlander TV show, which I did watch during the Cody era at our grandparents', and that was sacrilege to me. That's it. That's the only complaints I have.
All right, Jeremy, final thoughts.
Go see this movie. I've seen it 2 or 3 times now.
Ryan, final thoughts.
Take everyone you've ever known to this movie so we can get a trilogy at least.
Please.
Like I said, apparently they're making another movie, so hopefully
Yeah.
we get it. But that's my final thoughts. Like, great movie. Go see it. Catch it whenever it's streaming, if it's not already streaming already.
Buy the toys.
Anything so we get these we get sequels.
Buy the Fortnite skin. But yeah, the movie literally sets up for a sequel, and I did like at the end where it's like, all right, I'm gonna go. I need to slip away to go into my secret identity, and everyone's like, well, we're just gonna let him pretend we don't know he's He-Man. It's like, yeah, it's like the movie jabs at itself all the time, so it's funny, it's great. Even if you had never watched the cartoon, like I said, I never liked the cartoon.
I will say I was gonna cry until we got the end scene because Orko wasn't in it, or Orko.
Yeah.
He pops up at the very end, so I was like, yes.
Would you really want a comic relief character like that throughout the whole movie?
I mean, I love Orko. Yes.
Okay, maybe next movie.
Next movie.
All right, let's scale this bad boy. So today we got the He-Man scale. So Jeremy, I'll scale the OG He-Man cartoon to the 1987 Master Universe live action movie, which we already talked about with the cameo in this one. Or drink this movie.
Oh, I love this. I mean, I remember I had fond memories watching the cartoon, but this is well above it. This is a sword of power above it.
So it has the power, is what you're saying.
It has the power.
Ryan, what about you?
It has the power.
It definitely has the
By
power.
the power of Grayskull, it has the power.
We don't even need to scale it. It's that is the scale. By the power of Grayskull, it has the power.
Yep. By the way, did you boys stay for like the after credits scene?
Oh yeah, kind of made me mad when no one else did.
No one expected that, but hey, yeah, She-Ra's in this universe. Okay, there's another sequel they want to make. Although with the way Supergirl is going, that might not be a good idea. Just make her a side character in the next movie. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening to our episode of Tairimo Boys podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us what your history with the He-Man series is. And don't forget to ring the motherfucking bell. Stay tuned for more episodes.